Your Grace, forgive me.
No! No!
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. I'm back with another reaction to House of the Dragon. This is Season 2, Episode 2, called Rhaenyra the Cruel. I do plan on recording again when my husband is actually here, which will probably be a later date, but he's getting off late today, so he just can't be on this recording. Alright, this is going to be my second recording with my husband here this time for House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 2. So this is coming straight out of the books. This is one of the things I was wondering about, that after this, because of the way that it appears to everybody else, like this is demanded by Rhaenyra, this is put in place by Rhaenyra, this was done because of Rhaenyra, and so everybody starts calling her Rhaenyra the Cruel, that she was so cruel she would have this baby killed. And in reality, I think even in the books, it looks like it was probably Daemon, but I think in the books they make it somewhat unclear. On the show, they're saying no, this was definitely Daemon. But either way, she gets a reputation for being cruel. She already had created this kind of image of her being cruel with the whole thing with Rhaenyra and everything, but this is like going to make it more entrenched. And because most people aren't going to know what actually happened, they're going to jump to their own conclusions, and those conclusions are going to be fed by the reactions of those that are around them. So it makes sense that that is going to be the reputation she's going to get. And I don't know how they're going to present this. In the books, she ends up becoming quite cruel. But as I've said before, the books were created as a kind of history based on various people's perspectives and perceptions and how they wanted to represent those things. Some of them were not even at the events. Some of them didn't actually know anything about the events. So you can only take what they're saying and what they have presented with a kind of open perspective, that they might or might not be telling the truth. They might or might not know what they're talking about. Before I said they were monks that were doing this. Well, in Game of Thrones, it's maesters. So a lot of the storytelling is from maesters within the realm at the time that these things happened. And some of it is also from this character called Mushroom, which I don't think we've met yet. I think somebody presented some scene in the previous series that they think that might have been Mushroom. I don't know. I haven't heard from the show producers if that was supposed to be Mushroom or not. In the books, he's presented as a character that is frequently in the royal courts or with the people that he's speaking about, but he also exaggerates a lot. What he might be telling true and what he might be exaggerating or straight up lying about, you can't really say for sure. I just think in certain cases where the maesters may want to present a certain image that isn't necessarily what really happened, you might be better off trusting Mushroom in that case. In situations where it really sounds salacious and really sounds like he's just trying to make it sound dramatic and sexual and all of that, then you may want to veer more towards the side of the maesters. But they also in the books tell you when an event happens that nobody that actually spoke about it was actually there, or when there was almost nobody around that could have actually given credence to the stories. It was just hearsay. Anyway, I think we're about ready, so let's start the show. Here it comes. House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 2.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! Traitors and villains! I am the king!
This is the little model thing. have got you, but they were after you. Daemon was really stupid to send two people that don't know how to fight very well.
The child.
The child is dead. But what they've done to Micah, the gods punish us. They punish me.
For what sin?
Your sin has nothing to do with it.
Were you also threatened, Your Grace? I could have been!
They went right by you, because you were not the target.
Who would do this save the bitch queen of bastards? Laughing at me. She's fucking laughing at me!
She has a dead child, too. She ain't laughing at anybody.
The man we apprehended is known to us. He's a gold cloak. We caught him with the child's head in a sack.
It could be any one of you in this room.
It doesn't matter.
I will not be seen as weak.
You're already seen as weak, Aegon.
Whose fault might that be? You all knew what he was. You insisted on having him placed on the throne. You knew he wasn't prepared. You did nothing to actually prepare him other than tell him that he was the heir, even though he told you over and over and over again that he didn't want it.
Let them see the child.
And then you just intentionally make everybody that you're hand to weak because you give them bad advice.
No. I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged, honored! Jaehaerys will do more for us now than 1,000 knights in battle. If you wait a short time, you may yet double your strength.
He's not wrong, really. It will look a certain way. And it could definitely gain you more support.
Riding behind him, his mother the queen, and with her the queen dowager.
No, I do not wish to be a spectacle.
I do not wish to be a spectacle. I know one of the articles I saw said that they were basing some of the funeral procession for this off of the one they did for Princess Diana.
We've been asked to ride on a wagon behind his body. I don't want to. Neither do I. When the people share our grief, they draw closer to us. But I don't want them closer. I don't know them. Why? We are representatives of the throne. We have a duty.
Oh, this guy. I wonder how this is going to go. Like how Aegon and Alicent and Otto Hightower and everybody are going to start feeling about him.
Who is us?
A rat catcher. Employed by the household. Behold the works of Rhaenyra Targaryen. Pretender to the throne.
Oh my god. You can see the line. And when they were doing that scene, it sounded like they were just hacking. Like it wouldn't have been a clean line like that, but I suppose that whoever prepares the body can probably make the line look more clean. What they did definitely did not sound clean at all.
You're gonna hurt me.
No, but I cannot vouch for his grace.
Oh, that's not something they need.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this.
It appears so,
We must send our own messages.
but I'm not sure they will be received in good faith.
And we must double our guard. There will be swift retribution in one form
I
or
have
another.
seen to it, Your Grace.
Let me fly out on Vermax from King's Landing.
No.
Damage to our position is immeasurable.
But it's a lie.
But they're not going to care.
That I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people.
I mean, I don't even know how you would approach it because they're just more likely to believe that dreadful thing.
A mother so aggrieved might naturally seek relief and retribution.
Are you suggesting that my grief drove me to order the decapitation of a child?
Perhaps an action taken in haste.
Mind yourself.
No! I love Rhaenys. I do. Is she figuring it out?
Did you send assassins to murder children in their beds?
I sent the Queen's vengeance for her son.
What did you tell this
I think
vengeance?
this was the footage they were showing in the trailers.
I cannot be responsible for a
Cannot be
mistake.
responsible.
You are definitely responsible. You are the only one actually responsible. You sent two freaking dimwits to take care of a job that needed to be done by somebody with a lot more strength, skills, and know-how.
Weakened my claim to the throne, my ability to raise an army, my standing among my own council. I cannot trust you, Daemon. I've never trusted you, wholly. As a child, I took this as a challenge. I'm older now. I have challenges enough. You used me to grasp at your stolen inheritance.
She's not wrong, but that's why he's so freaking upset. Freaking sticking the dagger in the truth.
Never shown any sign of wanting to rule.
No, but still.
Well, I laboured in my bedchamber.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem, is he's so gung-ho to go out to war, and she wants diplomacy.
Used my words as an excuse.
Right, and he did take her grief, requesting Aemon, and fucking twisted it to get this. Like, he should be smart enough to know that the two he sent were not enough to kill Daemon in the first place.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
I mean, I think if he thought he could have gotten away with going into the Red Keep and doing it himself, he probably would have. And he does have the cunning and skill and strength and all of that.
He was afraid to be seen in my shadow.
Is that what you understand of your own brother? Was not afraid of you. He could not trust you any more than I can trust you. You struck down a child.
It was a mistake.
Your mistake is costing everyone dearly. Probably the best thing for you to do is go away and let her cool off. And maybe you cool off too, because this is not a good time.
Father, take Moondancer and keep a watch on King's Landing.
I will be vigilant.
Stay high and keep your distance. We can afford no further mistakes.
Yeah, because if they see that dragon, they'll try to take it down. Well, I'm pretty sure Baelor stays for a while alive.
My father, he must follow his own path.
That's gonna be helpful.
What do you take me for?
One who seeks absolution.
There is none for what I've done.
I'm not sure what you're expecting of him. I guess as the commander of the Kingsguard, should have made sure there was somebody guarding all the major royal people's doors. You can put them on shifts so they're not having to stay up 24/7.
What is this? It's a reminder of yesterday. I'll replace it, Hans. Do it now. The night was long, Sir Kristen. You defy my authority, Sir Arik. The white cloak is a symbol of our purity, our fidelity.
There he goes, projecting again. It's your purity that you're upset is fucking sullied, so you're gonna take it out on other people.
I have heard. I'll remedy the error. Where were you when Jaehaerys was murdered?
Grasping at straws, dude.
With King Aegon. Well, if you'd thought to go upstairs. Where were you? Lord Commander.
Where were you? Mr. Purity. Same as Daemon. Best to leave, walk away, and get the fuck away so people can cool off because this shit.
First, your brother betrays us.
You are mad, sir.
You have brought disgrace upon our ranks. We'll go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
How would I enter? Your twins, they will mistake you for him. You would send me to my death. Or to triumph.
I mean, even then, he would be considered a Kingslayer, Queenslayer, which, like, none of that is ideal. And a gold cloak killing one of the royal family, not looked highly upon.
As you command.
You missed supper.
I wasn't hungry.
I don't think anyone was, really.
Do you know where he went?
Harrenhal, I would think.
Sometimes I think I hate him.
Probably should.
It's hard.
But
With fathers. He had a weakness for cake.
So Harwin strong?
He was gentle and fierce. They called him Breakbones. He loved us, I think.
Of course he did.
I miss Luke.
I wonder how he feels about this, because he's got to know that they were after him.
Daemon sent them to kill me. I do regret that business with Luke. I lost my temper that day. I am sorry for it.
I would remind you only that when princes lose their temper, it is often others who suffer.
Yep, that's very true.
Small folk, like me.
Much the same. Those with means are holding everything they can. And paid 3 times as much as I should have.
I don't think you let children go hungry while you filled your own cellars.
Lucky we don't have enough coin to find out.
The king has promised us some relief.
Did he say when?
I see all your great adventures have done nothing for your looks.
I missed you.
I hear Lord Corlys himself commended you for your service to him.
He did.
Will you sail with him? I am one of a dozen shipwrights.
There is a war brewing, Adam.
Remind him of your word.
Oh, I need no favors.
But brother, he owes you.
The Balder character there reminds me of the guy from Raised by Wolves.
Because he's bald.
I think his stature, the way he looks around,
He wishes to be his own master.
He is the king consort.
But he is not the king.
Neither am I. Manage.
You manage, but you're not trying.
I too have felt the crown pass over me.
I mean,
Hard thing to accept. Neither can he allow her to command him.
I have on occasion found that to be quite enjoyable.
We will not let the queen falter.
Who are you?
A prisoner.
who are you?
Gave Daemon 2 names, and I did not wish to do that much. He said it was the price of my freedom. Does he say otherwise?
He's gone. A week? Or forever, I do not know.
He does do that.
She might be a good person to get on your side, though.
You remember me now.
So why she's giving you that face?
He said he would marry you. He said you carried his child.
Not everyone found the jest funny. I
Look at
can
me.
do nothing now but ask you to honor your husband's words.
It would not serve me to set you
Are
free.
you sure?
At best, I lose an asset. At worst, you betray me in some foul way.
I have no interest in betraying you.
But she is opportunistic. Use her for your ends, and she will take opportunity from you as well as anybody else.
I was brought to Westeros with nothing. I toiled in service, I stole, I sold my own body. I listened. I made myself valuable to powerful men. I earned my living, the household, a home. Then they set it all aflame.
Who did?
The High Towers, I can only assume. The Hand did not like it when I showed my teeth. Daemon, Otto Hightower, makes no difference. They will never accept me. I might as well have remained a whore.
She's like, I can relate. Holy shit. Royal Queen and I can relate to this common-born girl who was a whore and has gone on to make something for herself. Is this going to be one of those important lower-born people? So I believe his name is Adam of Hull. Him and a couple other people are going to be utilized later to try to teach them to ride the dragons that don't have riders. They're part Targaryen or Valyrian. The assumption is that they may have some ability to ride the dragons.
Who are they?
Rat catchers in the king's employ.
This is Larys' work, probably.
What'd they do?
So they just killed all the rat catchers that they could find. Larys did. Yep, there he is. Oh, poor puppy. You're not gonna make friends this way, just so you know. This is what I'm wondering, because some of the stuff Larys does can be so, like...
The rat catchers!
I had them hanged. He could not say for certain which man it was, so...
Idiot!
I mean, you should have been able to get the scent to the dogs, and the dogs probably could have identified one.
Beware how you speak to your king.
The king is my grandson's a fool!
You're a fool that you put in that place. You caused this.
Gather now at our gates to weep and curse your name!
We made a bitter sacrifice after all I've done for you.
His child is dead. Why can you not get that? Do not like Otto Hightower at all. All of this, the whole thing, is on you. You have caused all of the damage in this. Yes, Daemon had his part, but he's the one that had the grand scheme. You threw him on a throne that you never fucking trained him for, that he never wanted, and that he wasn't the rightful heir of.
I wish to spill blood, not ink.
Sir Criston Cole has acted.
What has Sir Criston Cole done?
And what has Sir Criston Cole done?
He has sent Sir Aric to slay Rhaenyra.
Alone?
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
He looks like he's gonna throw up.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price.
But what if Aric gets over there? Eric sees him and convinces him that he's gone the wrong direction and he should be on the other side.
Ill-considered, trifling!
Somebody just put Otto Hightower out of our misery.
You never think of your father. Forbearance.
He was considered weak, and this kid that you've thrown on the throne that is so immature and so impulsive does not want to seem weak, which you make him weak because you want him to be a puppet.
Dignity.
Fuck dignity. I want revenge. My father is dead.
And we are the poorer for it.
This guy is so manipulative. He's such a fucking ass.
Remove your badge, Sir Otto.
That I was waiting for. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make Cole the hand. If it goes the way the books go, I think that's how the books work. What's to stop
I have dared. And I find it stimulating.
Of course you do. You're a young kid.
Insolent pup. Without a strong hand to guide.
You guide awfully.
Give it to Cole. You have proven yourself of more worth than 100 old men.
You will regret this.
I don't regret it, even if I know what's gonna happen. I don't. Anything to see Otto Hightower gone.
There is a Valarian ship in the harbour, bound for Mir by way of Pentos. I will see that you are given passage. I'm not so unworldly as to let you fly free.
I am. Thank you.
Sir Eric, have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
If you had him go with her, then when the other one shows up, you'd be like, you're not even supposed to be here.
A moment.
Go tell her. Go tell it to Rhaenyra. This is not the right twin. Come on, come on, come on. Viserys, please don't fail me now. Please don't fail me now. You must do the thing that must be done. Turn this liar in. Come on, Viserys. You draw your sword that far back.
I had no choice. Brother! Do not do this.
If I were her, I'd be getting the hell out of the bed and running the fuck out of there. It's over.
Run and find Sir
And I don't remember in the books what happens with Eric and Eric.
With me, Your Grace! We were born together. I still love you, brother.
Well, if you love him, let him fucking go. Besides, you're no good to anybody, a kinslayer, and they will make you wish you died.
Your Grace, forgive me.
No! No!
His ignorance and vanity.
You made sure an ignorant twit got on the throne so that you could use him as your fucking puppet.
I can't stay here.
Good riddance. Bye.
Daemon may yet help us in weeks to come.
Goodbye.
In time you may yet return.
Yeah, don't do that.
But we will yet prevail and bring forth peace, I still believe.
There's no peace coming, dude. Go help him out. You're his mom. He needs some fucking comfort. God. So what's gonna happen if she ends up pregnant with a Cole kid?
It won't have my hair.
It won't matter because she's not married to anybody, so that technically, like, crime punishable by death in those times.
Stuff.
True.
Have a little pain, a quick abortion. Nobody will know.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of building on the stuff that I know happens in the books. Promising. Oh, it's a trailer. Okay. They're gonna put the inside the episode on a separate one. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want more content, click subscribe. If you click that little bell and click all, then you'll get more content notifications.